Yo, Greedo though, but did you show Switch the fucking videos that just now?
No.
Hey, he's watching them.
I watched him before. He heard me watch him before.
Oh my god. Windows. Windows. Bro, what's your favorite part though? Hold up. Hold up. Corito. Yo, Corito.
Hmm.
That shit's funny.
You're gonna get me copyrighted. Alright,
Your
let's
sister can help.
continue with the story.
Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay, if it's presented to her as it should be.
What am I looking for? I hate this freaking. I hate the graphics, man. This fucking graphics is stupid. I really don't
It troubles
like
me
the
to even
graphics
ask
being
this
like
of
that.
you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Oh, somebody's knocking at my door.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
Well, he about dirty as hell. Nah, I ain't gonna be that
Yo,
person.
bro.
Fine.
Yo, Greedo, remember that thing you actually sent me way before that? It's like, I forgot what it was, but you tagged me in it.
What?
Well, you didn't tag me, but you sent me a link to that shit. That shit was funny as
Begging
fuck.
your pardon, milady, but
Hold up.
you alright?
You're like
You don't
dying,
mind my
bro.
asking?
Like,
You seem rather
oh my
upset.
god.
I'm just worried about my family.
Ah, matter from home, is it?
It's kind of you to ask.
Of course, milady. You've always been
No!
I'm sorry
No!
if you can.
Y'all
I got the
serious?
video right.
Marjorie will be
Got
here
him
in a
kind of
minute.
him.
Of course, milady. You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong. But it seems like you do.
How'd you? Oh no, I forgot to answer.
Sorry. My apologies for even asking.
How'd you get 2K18 from us?
I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the royal set.
Well, you can't lie saying you don't got it, because it just said you were on a quick game.
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much,
Oh my
but
god.
What did they say?
I couldn't make out much, but I know they were talking about the Starks and House Forrester.
House Forrester?
I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. But I thought you ought to know.
Where's my
Most
super
people don't tend
suit?
to notice a cold
Where is
in
my
King's Landing
super
with so many
suit?
lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there.
I be my me, troll.
Good night,
Troll.
milady.
I be my me, troll.
I'm finishing the rest of this episode, y'all, today.
Watching Game of Thrones
Yes.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
in your last
I was
stream,
hoping
man?
there would
How
be
the
time
fuck
for
can
us
you
to
do that?
talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
By
Ooh.
playing the fucking game and live streaming the fucking game.
Oh, I thought it says it was actually. Okay, never mind.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you
Oh,
more as
no,
a
fuck
friend
about
than
Game
as
of
my
Thrones,
handmaid.
alright?
A dear friend, in
Why
fact.
you say, oh,
Thank
you're
you, my
playing
lady.
Game of Thrones?
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own.
Little bastard.
What you've suffered is beyond imagining.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this
Oh my
together.
god, it's trash.
You must understand
Free
there are
Netflix,
limits to what
okay?
I can say, especially here in
Oh,
King's
well,
Landing,
can't
now
be
that I am to be
as
queen.
fuck.
Okay, get the fuck out.
You get it though.
Whose family fought for
Oh,
Robb
wow.
Stark. It
Good,
raises
you know,
questions
the
at a time
probably
I
the
can least
you know the
afford.
whole I don't say
Cersei
cast, but
herself
you know
cornered me this morning outside the
a lot of
royal
people are
set.
gonna be, you know what I mean. We're gonna just get on hype on that.
She mentioned
what
the
you
done,
northern
Abby.
girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
All of us will be playing it a lot.
She was very pleased with herself.
I'm talking about
How did you
me,
respond?
Kilo,
I told
Swish,
her you are one of my most trusted handmaidens, that you can hardly be blamed for the actions
Savage.
of your father
Man,
and
I don't
brother.
know entirely.
Nonetheless,
Ernie, True.
she demands an audience. She wants an
Let's see, what's his
apology of
name?
some sort, for what I don't know.
Jersey.
but
Man, a lot of
she's
people are gonna be
waiting for
playing
us
that.
now,
Man,
and
we
I
need
promised
you.
I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not
Oh,
important.
please tell me.
I cannot
No!
afford any
Now I said my
conflict
2K
with
will
Cersei
be
with
done
the
by
wedding
now.
so
Bruh,
near.
I need to do
I'll do as
just
you
to
ask,
wait
my lady.
more time.
I knew I could trust you.
But you know what?
Humor
I'm
her.
getting close.
Tell her what she wants
Didn't wait
to
for
hear.
45 minutes.
See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us. You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Did she get on my face? Hold on, y'all. Look at this nigga, bro.
I'm done.
You can do this.
Bro, what? How? Where do you find this shit, bro?
I watch lots of videos. Haha, look at the little midget. Haha, what up, midget?
Lady Marjorie, aren't you looking lovely this evening?
You
Lord
know,
Tyrion.
had a short day. Hey, go. Hey, it's finesse.
With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Forrester.
It's finesse. Hey, finesse. I don't know. I gotta prove my
Your
loyalty
Grace.
to her.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is. The girl
Bro,
can
what was your
speak
favorite
for
part
her.
of the video, though?
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
I see.
Do it again.
And yet, for
Oh!
centuries the Forresters have been loyal
Do it
bannermen
again.
to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Oh!
They are noble, not traitors, Your Grace.
Noble? Perhaps once. For a northern house. But now they're merely dead.
No.
What up, Kevin? Bro, hold on, bro. I'll be back. This nigga, man.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Wait, what was the question? Oh my god, no.
He is the Warden of the North, Your Grace.
He is. And I the Queen Regent and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
You're not even a real queen,
The girl
bitch.
has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
Shut up, Finesse. I ain't ask you.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust
Don't look at
we can rely
Finesse.
on
Finesse
House
ain't gonna do
Forrester.
shit.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be
Say
a
something.
shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary. But not if your house faces potential ruin.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she
Finesse,
fought
why you
beside
got
the
on the
Starks,
wig?
wielding a battle axe at the Northern Army.
An interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
She was just following her heart, Your Grace.
And the very same heart so quickly led her to my son.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let
would...
the girl answer the question. Go on.
My loyalties would never conflict, Your Grace.
That's a coward's answer. I will not have my time wasted by a northern girl who thinks she can play games.
Bitch, back up on my face or I'll smack
Who do
you.
you choose?
Fuck. Fuck the king. Fuck Finesse. Should I say no? I gotta be sworn to the king. But Marjorie might be mad at me and won't do me the favor that I need later on.
I must choose Marjorie, Your Grace.
Clearly your handmaiden does not have her priorities straight.
Shut up.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she?
Shut up,
The
Finesse.
most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
I hate him right now.
I'm not quite sure what to make of her. Not surprising, I suppose, for a northern girl, but not very encouraging either. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
I want to go home.
I'll
Finesse.
walk you out.
I don't need your help, Finesse.
This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton.
How you gonna talk smack, but you gotta
We only
look up
spoke
to
briefly,
me?
but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss.
These are trying times, my lord. My family fears what might happen now that the Boltons rule the North.
They must still answer to the crown. You shouldn't forget that, nor should they. You were brave to declare your loyalty to Lady Marjorie. No doubt she was pleased.
He got to walk
She will
side
not
to
soon
side.
forget what you said. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I wasn't trying to please her.
I think that was clear to everyone. My sister and I
No,
have
your
our
sister
differences.
just hating.
She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
You can help my family.
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight.
Why try to
3
step on like the
beautiful
third to
bottles of
fourth
Dornish
step?
wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Bye, Finesse.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
We still ain't gonna ignore the fact this nigga try to step on like the 4th to 5th step. Let's make himself look taller than me. Alright, let me stop.
Mira, I was
Nosy motherfucker. Can you not?
worried. Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating.
I'd rather not discuss it, if you don't mind.
Of course not. It must have been horrible. But at least it's over now.
You just too nosy.
Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true.
So we in a hoe. Put the coins back.
And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour.
You'll get us in trouble.
We're just having some fun.
I'm not. Quit hoeing it.
Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like.
Of course you don't.
Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him. And he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
I don't want to be queen, no matter who I'd have to marry.
Don't want to be queen? You
Hell no.
Northerners. You'd make a perfect
Bitch.
scepter. Well, I would
I'll
marry
make a
him.
perfect warrior.
Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms.
Try to use it wonderful as
I
gold.
might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match.
Well, she short too.
Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
Oh no. Told you quit playing with the shit.
Well,
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was rather disappointed by your display, Mira.
I don't care.
I'm just glad it's over. King's
She
Landing
can
be
suck my
exhausting
vajayjay,
sometimes.
okay?
There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family.
Fuck the Boltons, I'll beat
I
their
do
ass.
appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Extra help? We need more help, just in case Finesse doesn't do it.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
Oh my god, you nosy. I swear to God, if you tell anybody,
about
I'm
my
slitting
family.
your throat.
I trust her.
I'm gonna slit your throat, Sarah.
Go on.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
Please, Lady Marjorie, I beg of you. I fear for my family.
Who asked you? See, nosy girl, I should have kicked you out. Sitting here trying to ruin my dang plan.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Fuck Cersei.
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Are we back to me? Cool.
7 hells.
Let's play a little game, shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat? Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father is the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these Foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh! Listen. There. Hear that?
I'm not.
I know I heard something.
Stay still, stay still. Stay.
Never mind.
Alright.
We've wasted enough time already.
That would have been close. I would have died. Is the coast clear? Yep. Oh man. Oh my god. This man done. Oh my god. You got cannibals. No, I'm playing. No, they fucked him up though.
Lord Ethan,
Lord
as
Ethan.
I was saying, you are young.
Can you leave me alone?
And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership.
I don't want to talk right now.
But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
And what will they call me?
That is for you to define as the new Lord.
They'll call me the good.
These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move.
Hey, nigga. Hold up.
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to survive.
Lord Ethan. Mate.
Hey, who this man, cuz?
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed.
Hold on, Shorty, what you...
fucking know it.
Hey, stop screaming.
Quiet,
Dang!
thief.
Hey, bro,
Eric
don't
was
smack on the
supposed to be
mouth.
guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
You stole from us.
I feared for
How?
my life. Yes, my lord.
Put your
I
stuff
fled.
through your headphone.
We should all flee. It's not stealing
Put
if
your
you're
stuff
taking
through your
what's
headphone.
yours by right. He speaks true.
Did you put your stuff through your headphone? Okay, thank you. How?
I've a family to feed. And not 2 coins to rub together since Lord...
How? How? Don't play dumb. How? Did you get 2K18? How? Who? You think he'll game share with me?
Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy. Go. Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is
OTF
full.
ain't gonna give it up.
We'll never survive the coming winter.
calm yourself.
The time for calm passed with the late Lord Forrester. Now there's only chaos.
Alright, bro, you got one more time to hit him, G.
Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
We can send him to the war.
I don't care about my card anymore. I just want 2K.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers.
Kill yourself.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man.
Put your stuff up, do your thing, bro. I'm broadcasting.
Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Send him to the wall. Broski, put your stuff back. Do your stuff. I am broadcasting. Thank you. Yes, I'm broadcasting Game of Thrones. Oh my god. Oh my god. How do you know that? Alright, they can't hear you. Do I want to show him mercy or send him to the wall? Or should I take 3 fingers? I don't know. Fine. Since he already smacked you enough, I'm gonna show you mercy.
Our house tends to its people. See, this man is paid and his family is fed.
Lord Ethan, you are truly a merciful and noble lord.
My lord.
I'll be back, y'all.
This man is a criminal. A brazen thief.
He's also a father trying to help his children after we failed him. I cannot punish a man for our negligence.
You're rewarding a man who has no loyalty or honor.
Shut up now.
My lord, we must speak about our gold reserves.
Because I don't have it.
Soon.
My lord, I thank you for the mercy you've shown me. I will never forget my debt to you and to this house.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course.
It's a lord's duty, so I did it.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again.
Yeah.
But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty.
I guess.
You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom.
And I'm sure you think you'd be the perfect choice.
Me? Oh, gods no. I can't get involved. I am a maester. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve as such. There are two capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you.
I don't want to talk to none of them.
The bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office.
I'm not talking about you.
Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to
I'm just
bestow
mad.
this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to
You
show
already
that you
know
are
why I need to be
decisive
quiet.
and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see.
Thank you for your counsel, Maester.
It is my duty. Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
I'm sure as heck ain't. Yep, that's the guide I'm gonna make. I don't even need to talk to none of them. Let's go. I'm ready. He has more information anyways. Let's go. I'm ready.
Maester?
Yes, Lord Ethan. Are you prepared to name your Sentinel?
Yes, I am prepared to make my sentence.
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Give me a second, y'all.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
The decision is not you, but you. What?
Duncan Tuttle, you will...
What? No. Whoops.
Tuttle! This is reckless.
Lord Ethan has made his choice. I will not disappoint you, my lord.
What?
Now, Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scouts say he's only a day's ride from here. We've no time to waste.
Who knows what
Not
he's
in the mood
capable
to
of?
laugh right now.
We need to prepare for the worst.
We can handle Ramsay Snow. He doesn't scare me.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls.
You already know it's gonna take forever.
Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the bloody small council.
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
Mother, what do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
Man, he ain't getting a dang thing of mine.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough! My new Sentinel favors a certain approach, and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. It would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance, and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite him into this hall, and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
A wise move, my lord.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
That's enough, Royland. Lord Ethan has given his command.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Get out.
You'll regret that, my lord.
I will kill him right in front.
Apologies, my son. I had expected better.
I don't care!
But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall, and we will not offer our ironwood.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house. There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
You want to bring him back?
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Yes, I hear what you're saying.
Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth.
Damn.
Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities. But...
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No, but you need someone who is standing beside you.
Bring my nigga Asher back. That boy
I'm
tough.
trying to do what's best for this family. What this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forrester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Boot gang. But I don't want them to think of me as a traitor. Boot gang. I ain't no traitor.
Marjorie? Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you'd want to know.
Thank you.
Mira, look. The other day when you asked Lady Marjorie for help, I only spoke out of fear for her.
Hilltop definitely not gonna give me
I want to
anything.
help you if there's anything I can do. Your poor family. I can't imagine how you must
Maybe.
feel.
Text him.
You're sweet to offer, Sarah. Thank you.
Lady Marjorie is always saying how important friends and allies are in King's Landing. Just know, I will be here for you if you ever... My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
What do you mean you missed that game?
Are you all right, my lady?
What do you mean you missed the game? Why?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
You gonna have to wait till
He
I'm
said
done
I was
streaming.
too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him. He wouldn't even speak to me when I left him.
I'm so sorry, my lady. I should never have asked you for the king's help. Understand, it was my mother's plan, not mine. I just hope you can find some way to forgive me.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Milady. Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
How long have you been waiting there?
Not long. I was just passing by when I saw you emerge from Lady Marjorie's room. I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things.
How can you help me? My problems can't be solved by what you might overhear.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I can be useful to you.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair.
I know people who... People who'd be willing to help you.
Where's Sir Royland? He should be here. The man values pride more than honor. We'll do without him. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men stand ready to act if needed.
The gods haven't favored us, have they?
My lord, remember our words. Iron from ice. From that which seems hopeless comes strength.
The return of the fat fuck.
Isn't this a
Oh
lovely pile
no.
of timber? Not the place I'd want to be if there was a fire.
Ironwood is near impervious to flame, my lord.
Is it?
May I introduce Lord Ramsay of House Bolton, son of Roose Bolton. Although a bastard, Lord Ramsay has the full authority of the
Thank you,
Warden of
Lord.
the...
That's enough. Who is this little boy? Is he lost?
Lord Ramsay, welcome to Ironrath.
Aren't you the little lord? The Lord Whitehall told me you were young. This... Look at you.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Iron.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much.
What do you think?
Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn...
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently. Look at that. More Forresters.
Oh no.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
Hey yo, chill out. Chill out with my brother, bro.
We really must focus on the business at hand.
Lord Ramsay, I understand you've come here for assurance of our fealty.
Fuck fealty. We came here for justice.
Shut up,
We'll
fatty.
get to your justice. First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North.
To this
Words
fat nigga?
are wind. Anyone can say.
Man, heck no.
Only kneel to the king.
Is not the Warden also deserving of your respect? But then, I am not my father. Perhaps that is what you meant to say.
You see? He's a fucking traitor, just like his father and brother.
Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
No, Lord Ramsay.
That's a good little lord.
I'm getting tired
You
of this
can't
dude
trust
already.
her, Forrester. They murdered our men.
Man,
It was
this
Forrester
fat
Squire who did it.
fuck keeps
One
on
Whitehill soldier
fucking
dead.
talking.
One Bolton.
He was within his right. They killed his family.
His right? He killed a loyal soldier in my father's army. Then you welcomed me into your hall like a proper lord, hoping I wouldn't linger outside long enough to notice your pathetic command. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your Ironwood from this day forward.
What? What? The Ironwood? But...
That is our livelihood.
Then you'd better well find another fucking job.
You can't do
This
that.
nigga ain't taking my city.
You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
We have loyal craftsmen who make the finest weapons.
Nigga.
The Whitehills have no such craftsmen. Do you want Ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your Ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
No.
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before.
He's not
To ensure there's
getting
no
none of my
trouble,
people.
Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath, that we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
Whitehill men? Never.
It's already done.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, this is bad. This is bad.
You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
You have no right. Whitehills have no place here.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Duncan, don't.
Look at this, little Forester.
Get away from my brother.
You're frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
Get away from my
I'm his
sister,
twin,
bruh.
my lord.
Ah, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother.
I swear to God. Back
I
up.
never had a sister. Always wanted.
Nigga, leave her alone.
Leave my sister alone.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Hold on,
Lord
bruh.
Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty.
Give
Your
me
sister.
my sister, nigga.
I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the bold lord?
Oh!
What have you done?
But I don't want a bold lord. Far too much trouble.
Oh!
You fucking bastard!
I knew you'd bend the knee eventually.
Oh!
I think we've come to an understanding.
Lord Ethan!
I certainly feel better about all this.
What have you done?
However, the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your ward.
Oh no!
If they give you any trouble.
Brian.
Oh
Lovely
my
meeting all of you.
God.
We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him.
Fetch the maester quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
What the fuck?
Stop!
Let it go! Stop them! Brian,
Stop
please!
it!
Remember Brian! Do something!
Ethan? My son.
What the fuck? Next time on Game of Thrones.
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
No.
This
we
house
need-
needs a leader. Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you flat out refused.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties. Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again, our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
UN 65.8% stay with Bowen. 37.6 swore loyalty to Marguerite. 48.6 free Eric. 69.1 pick Duncan. 50.1 met Ramsey in the Green Hall. Man, y'all. Well, like, subscribe, all that stuff. I'll play it tomorrow. I don't know. Like, subscribe, all that stuff, and I'll talk to you guys later. Keep it till 101 signing out. And also, whoever game shares 2K18 with me, I will be working on giving you a $20 PSN card. And also game share. So I'll talk to you guys later.